Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Higashi's Command TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. William Samoei Ruto has started so many battlefronts. Anytime he finishes with one battlefront, he starts with another. And this is his nature. He sets a group of people against another, or a certain region against another. If you've been following William Samoei Ruto, this is his brand of politics. You remember what he did during Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's term. So he is now repeating the same script in a different way. I want to show you in this video a number of battlefronts that William Samoei Ruto has started. How it is going to end, only time will tell. So if you're here for the first time, kindly like our video, comment, share, and actually subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel. The first front is between Kenya and her neighbors. If you look at Kenya, there is Kenya versus Uganda. This is happening as far as the transportation of oil is concerned. Fuel transport, utapata kwamba our neighbors, because of being disadvantaged by the approach by the government of Kenya, they are opting to go to Tanzania port. Again, you look at Kenya, unakumbuka yale mambo ya dege, usafirishaji wa dege, William Samoei Ruto and Suluhu Hassan were at loggerheads. And to an extent that the Tanzania Airways had to cancel all flights to Nairobi, KQ flights to Nairobi, passengers and the cargo. And this one is just another area that shows that William Samoei Ruto has actually been an antagonist. His true nature is to antagonize the neighbors, to antagonize many other people. Again, we know very well that William Samoei Ruto has set the judiciary against the executive. The judiciary, ukiangalia, if you listen to Kimani Ichung'wah, if you listen to Kimani Ichung'wah, who is actually currently the mouthpiece of UDA and William Samoei Ruto's government, you realize that this is another war front. You remember the issue of the housing, whereby the government ruled and said that it was an illegal entity. But when you look at it, William Samoei Ruto is trying to show that judiciary is hopelessly corrupt. That is trying to set the judiciary against the people and against the executive. So, and this one is one of the wars that is going to be very, very interesting. Ni vita ambavyo vitakuwa na mwisho ambao hautakuwa kupendeza, especially as far as the executive and the judiciary is concerned. And I can tell you that the judiciary will have the last laugh. Again, if you ask me, there was no need of starting a war with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, because this is another area that he has started. You know, he has enough battles to fight. Lakini sasa ukitazama, ukichunguza kwa makini sana, utaona kwamba unakumbuka vile ambavyo alikuwa anamfanyia Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, withdrawing the security, even sending DCI to the Sun, and many other things that would actually tell that he is uncomfortable with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So rarely do you find a former head of state and the reading of the current head of state in this kind of situation. Usually, the situation is usually unamwachilia, unaenda apumzike vizuri kama vile Mwai Kibaki alivyofanya wakati ambapo Daniel Toroitich arap Moi alifanya. Na you remember even Moi had actually demoted Mwai Kibaki to the health ministry. But when Kibaki took over, Kibaki was a gentleman. He was not that petty to involve himself with things that won't help this country. Again, if you look at Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Daniel Toroitich arap Moi, alimwacha tu aendelee na kazi zake. But when you look at Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto, utaona kwamba kuna mambo ambayo haeleweki na sababu ambazo zinamfanya amfuatilie kila wakati. Again, remember there is this Azimio, especially Raila Amolo Odinga. This one is expected. That is very normal. The confrontation between Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto, hayo ni ya kawaida kwa sababu one is the head of the opposition, the other one is the head of government. And they cannot sleep in the same bed. But all said and done, the war sometimes look like it is personal. When you look at it, it is look like it is vengeful. When you look at the language that William Samoei Ruto uses when addressing or referring to the former Prime Minister, you realize that it is that shows that he is angry, he is bitter, and he wants to actually do something that is likely to cause even disquiet, especially in the part of Azimio. Again, there is the rich versus the poor. Remember hii mambo anasema mara nyingi ati wale matajiri sijui wana manyumba, hawataki watu wengine wajengee nyumba, and this is what he used to say, the dynasty versus the hustlers, and this is what propelled him to power. And anajua vizuri sana wakati ambapo kuna mvurutano, wakati ambapo kuna mgogoro kati ya makundi mawili, most likely he is likely to benefit. And hapa aliweza kuingilia katikati ya the so called hustlers and the rich. Maskini walala hoi wakaonyeshwa kwamba walala heri ndio ambao wamesababisha matatizo yao yote. In fact, if you ask many Kenyans, they will tell you, na hii ndio sababu akakuja na hizi hadithi za abunuasi za paukwa pakawa za mtu wa mkokoteni, mama mboga nini. These are the things that used to just ensure that because the hustlers are more than the rich, kuhakikisha kwamba the hustlers now are on his side. Again, you look at it, you see, it doesn't end there. Now he has started another war between Ndindi Nyoro and Rigathi Gachagua, so that he can actually have the people of Murang'a supporting him. And I doubt if the people of Murang'a are that foolish to buy this kind of scheme, because this is a game. Huu ni mtego ambao watu wa Murang'a wamewekewa, waonyeshwe kwamba if they support William Samoei Ruto, Ndindi Nyoro will become the president after William Samoei Ruto. Na sasa watu wa Nyeri nao wako pale nao wanagojea Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa rais. So this is the tega utawale, divide and rule. That is what he's employing. So he's now trying to put Kikuyus amongst they look like they are fighting amongst themselves. They look like they are very much divided. And he goes further and now set again Mudavadi and Rigathi Gachagua on one side. And this way he put the Luos and not the Luos, the Luyas and the Kikuyus as antagonists. Ndio sasa wakiendelea kuvurutana, watu wanaangalia waone who is likely to have the ears of the president. And ukitazama utuguza vizuri, utaona kwa mfano wakati ambapo anatembea, kwa mfano wakati alikuwa ameenda DRC for the swearing in of Tshisekedi, alikuwa ameenda na Musalia Mudavadi. This was a statement to Rigathi Gachagua that after all, this is my friend, this is my parent, this is somebody I trust him more than you, and that is why we are going with him. That is why you shall always have something to share with you. And this is very, very interesting because, again, when you look at the issue, he has also tried to set the workers or the employed against the unemployed. Sasa anawaambia kwamba wale wenye nyumba, wale wenye nyumba ni wafanyikazi wa serikali, na it's like kulingana nao wanaonyeshwa, wale wafanyikazi wanaonyeshwa ni kana kwamba it's not their right to work. It's not like they are getting favors from those who are not employed, which is wrong in my view, because they deserve it. But now what William Samoei Ruto is saying, anaonyesha kwamba wafanyikazi ndio ambao wanakataa kukatwa pesa, ati ndio na wanafaa kukatwa ndio wale ambao wafanyi kazi wawe upande wa umma au upande wa serikali, ndio sasa wale ambao hajajiriwa na serikali atuweze kupata nyumba. This is wrong. This is wrong and it should not happen, because the government has the ability to construct affordable housing without taxing Kenyans. And Uhuru Muigai did it. He constructed more than 20,000 housing units without taxing a single cent from workers. So ukitazama utaona kwamba because William Samoei Ruto wants to come out as a savior, lazima jaribu kuleta mambo haya kana kwamba kuna huu mvutano ambao uko. Again, when you look at it from an international view, sasa tazama kule Haiti. Unajua yale majambazi, yale majagili kule Haiti kule hawataki kuona polisi wa Kenya. But William Samoei Ruto has gone ahead and even sent some intelligence guys to go and gather some information there. Already they are on the ground. That is a fact. They are on the ground. The NIS is on the ground in Haiti. Some of them tayari wameshajigiza kwenye yale makundi haram. We know the NIS in Kenya are very, very competent. And we know they are capable of doing so many things. But what is the need of actually putting Kenya on the line, the rise of Kenya on the line, against wale wa Haiti. Kwa nini? When America has failed to do the same. So when you look at what happens is that he has started so many battlefronts. He has set one group against the other. He has set one community against the other. And this is what actually happened. This is what happened during the post-election violence, whereby where some communities were set against each other, which is wrong in my view, because as the president, he should be the symbol of national unity, not of division or disunity. He has a duty to unite this nation. He has a duty to bring this nation together. But when you have a president who is trying to divide people just to remain relevant in power, just to get the support of some communities, it is wrong in my view. I think I will end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Please like this video and watch all the ads so that we can continue moving. Till next time, bye-bye.